Hey guys, what's up? It's Lewis.
And Guilda.
And today we're doing here a quick video from her car to talk a little bit about the Tron ride, which we both experienced yesterday. And we're going to talk about from a person who is affected by some things on it and the person who actually got on it. So I'll go ahead and let Guilda start with about her thing about it.
So I waited to get in the ride with Luis and Kelly. And I have migraines, I have light sensitivity. So even the bubbles, the bubble spinners, where that little lights, the bubble ones, where the lights goes on. If I stare at those for too long, it gives me the headaches.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that I could get in it. Unfortunately, that's not the case.
Yeah.
I wasn't even halfway through the ride, I would say, and I said, this is not gonna work because my stomach was doing topsy-turvies. So the lights are, it turns from it's neon blue all the way, and the lights are way too intense for me. Now there are parts where the lights flickers or moves, and that is disastrous. There's another part where the light, the TVs are so bright, everything is so sharp. And as a person who suffers from migraines, even the lockers the light is
it's
bright,
all dark blue and
dark, bright neon blue, and everything looks cool and everything, but it's not going to be the case. The screens are massive. There's one screen that is massive, and it's right there on your face.
Yeah,
which
is the pre-show.
It's one of the pre-shows.
Yeah.
And the ride is absolutely well done. I will give it to them. It's just that for the person who has motion sickness and it's light sensitive, this ride may not be for you.
Now I'll put a couple of clips so you guys can see what she's talking about. It's not that it's only one color. It's a dark blue, like the grid, and then it changes from a whitish color and then goes to a cyan color, and it's rotating.
Yeah.
And the colors it's the whole room. It's not just the bulb on the wall.
Yeah.
Everything is changing, so the whole room changes that color.
You're completely engulfed by the whole light system.
Which is cool, which is how the movie Tron and the whole.
Yeah.
But if you're sensitive to light like she is, then that's something that she just at the moment there we should no, this is not working for me. I gotta get out of here. And
there is a way, if you don't want to ride it but you want to go through it, it's still they still let you do it. Just be sure to tell the cast member, I can't ride this, and they'll let you know where to exit.
Exactly.
So if you're still curious and want to see it at least one time, you can just let them know, and let the person at the lockers know, I'm not going to ride it, so I'm going to keep my stuff, my party stuff with it.
Yeah.
And therefore, you don't occupy a locker that could somebody else be using.
Now, there is a video that I did do previous to this one that shows, and I'm going to put the link up here, that shows everything from the moment that we walk up to see the canopies, the queue lines, the pre-show, the part of the lockers, the part of when you're just about to board on the light cycles. I didn't do anything of the POV because a bunch of people have done that, and I show you everything so you know what to expect. And so I'll put a link to that so you guys can check it out, and I'll go ahead and talk about my experience of riding this thing twice actually. So as for the launch, it's pretty quick. It's similar to Rock and Roller Coaster. Actually, I think I looked it up. It was 2 miles an hour more. I think it's 59 miles an hour. And the difference from the Rock and Roller Coaster, this one doesn't have any inversions, doesn't have any loops, doesn't have any weird, strange turns. It does, however, when you launch, it's the fastest that I find that you'll be riding on the roller coaster. And right away is when you go to the outside, which is what you see everybody posting those videos, and you'll see where it actually goes up in in an angle and to the right, and it does look it looks pretty high, and it does feel pretty high.
Yeah, Kelly said it was pretty high.
So that's something that right away, just in case if you're the heights and stuff like that, be aware that's right off of the bat you're going to get it, and that loops around. That part is pretty high, and you'll feel it. Then after that, when you're inside, it's something very similar to the Rock and Roller Coaster. I know I keep mentioning it, but that's what it comes to mind. is where it goes dark, stuff lights up, you go underneath like a tunnel, stuff turns off, turns on again, you see some other light cycles coming to the right side of you, like a screen, like if you're racing against a...
So that's even worse for the people that have like the light sensitivity issue. That will drive you crazy.
Yes, so that was another thing that happens, and so it's pretty cool. I'm gonna admit it was a fun ride, and it is pretty short. Like everybody has said, that's the only thing that I think my only complaint. But I think it's fine for what it is. If you got like a phone or something, or your glasses, you can actually put them in a little bucket that you have in front of the light cycle. So you don't need to use the lockers if you
need to take off your hats, your ears.
Glasses. I would say take off the glasses if just in case to be safe. And again, the little pocket in the front is great, perfect for that. Other stuff regarding that, which we saw, that we arrived like at 5 for her cast member preview, and the canopy was not lit. And of course, it's pure daylight, and you do see when the light cycle's coming around, where the sign sort of like follows the cycle. That was working, but the canopy itself was not lit, and I was a little disappointed because it looks so cool when it is lit. And
but then again, it's light, it's daytime, so it's like, what's the point? Because you can't really see it, or I don't know if you could or couldn't. Like, we're not exactly sure.
Now when it was nighttime, it looked awesome. As soon as sunset, it was like 5:30 yesterday, and it looked awesome when it started turning on.
That's going to be a huge, line for nighttime.
For nighttime, because it was night and day compared with the lights and everything, and the photo ops, and you're driving around. Now the canopy also is synced to the music. There's some music going on. It's like tense music all the time. And it does change colors. There's actually a part where it's actually like a reddish color, and I'll post a photo of it so you can see how it looks. So it's really cool during the nighttime because that is all happening, and you're going out and you're seeing the lights. During the day, it sounded like just another roller coaster, which but again, still cool.
We did notice that we came in and it wasn't raining. But when we came out, it was raining. Not huge, but just sprinkling. We had no idea. They were completely dry, and they were riding that ride while it was raining. So apparently the canopy holds water. And so whether the canopy will hold for lightning, that's another issue.
That's another story.
And we do not know. We meant to ask a cast member and we completely forgot, but like, keep that in mind. At least you won't get wet while you're in the ride.
Now, as for photos, to be honest with you, the cool thing is that where you actually present your ticket, or if you got the lightning lane or whatever, when this officially opens, is that most of the area is actually accessible to everybody. So we'll be able to get some really cool shots, and you can see some stuff from Tomorrowland that we have never seen before, which is really cool, like the castle from Tomorrowland in certain angles. So that's going to be really cool, because the moment where you actually show your magic band or whatever is pretty much almost where you get inside, which was another thing that we saw, that the first queue area is actually outside. Even though it's under the canopy, it's outside. And it had some fans, and it was good that the fans were there, but I don't know how that's going to be on 100-degree Florida weather.
Like I don't know how it's going to be at 100 degrees. The fans were operating. I don't know if it was a maximum capacity, considering it wasn't like
cold or anything,
or hot or anything. But I don't know. Florida weather is unpredictable.
So
let's
see what happens.
Keep that in mind.
Okay. So that's it, guys. Again, if you guys got any other questions that you want to ask me or Guilda, feel free to comment below, and we'll gladly respond back, and hopefully gets you all ready for when you go onto the grid and when you visit Magic Kingdom for this ride. So again, make sure you check out the video that has all the details of the queues and all that fun stuff, all the inside stuff. And that way you know what to expect. Again, there's spoilers, so if you don't want to know, then maybe don't check out the video. Until then, guys, that's Lewis and Guilda.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.